For decades, global geopolitics has been shaped not by the elected leaders of nations, but by a hidden and insidious force, the deep state. This covert network, comprising intelligence agencies, corporate elites, bureaucratic operatives, and NGOs, has orchestrated regime changes, manipulated economies, and controlled narratives under the guise of democracy and free speech. While the West, particularly the United States, masqueraded as the champion of global democracy, it was, in reality, a puppet of European colonialist interests, the very lobby that had indirectly colonized America after World War II. However, the tides have turned, and with the dismantling of the deep state, the world stands at a crucial crossroads. The US is aligning itself with Russia-led BRICS Plus, leaving behind the tiny, hypocritical, and declining European powers to face their darkest realities. The concept of the deep state can be traced back to post-World War II, when the United States emerged as the new global superpower. However, behind the facade of American dominance lay the lingering influence of European colonialist structures. The financial institutions, intelligence agencies, and corporate conglomerates that shaped US foreign policy were largely European-influenced entities, ensuring that the US remained an enforcer of European interests rather than an independent global power. Post-war diplomatic institutions such as NATO, the European Union, and the United Nations were not just alliances, but strategic tools to maintain a Western hegemony over emerging nations. Through intelligence agencies like the CIA and MI6, and organizations such as the World Bank and IMF, these European-controlled institutions manipulated global economies, toppled leaders unfavorable to Western corporate interests, and installed puppet regimes that catered to their neoliberal agendas. The deep state operated through a multi-pronged strategy: media manipulation. The narrative of democracy, human rights, and free speech was selectively promoted. Western media, particularly those headquartered in Europe and the US, controlled the global discourse, portraying interventions as noble missions while covering up the atrocities committed by the West. Regime change operations. Covert operations orchestrated by intelligence agencies led to political instability in nations that resisted Western influence. Notable examples include Operation Ajax in Iran in 1953, the removal of Patrice Lumumba in the Congo in 1961, and the Ukraine crisis in 2014.